Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's star time.
Friday, July 7th, and we're talking about Trinidad.
Oh,
Yes.
what?
Yes, girl.
That's unique.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's unique. That's unique. Yes. No. Wait.
Queens is in the building, y'all.
Yo, Moochie, can I get that theory, please? Let me get that theory. You know what I mean? I need that theory right now. I don't need it tomorrow. I don't need it Wednesday. I don't need it Friday. I need that theory right now.
You know, black girls don't really have to do stuff like that. What we gotta do is take naps and moisturize. And we pretty much good to go.
Right.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I know I have taken a break for a minute, but we gotta come back tonight to talk about Reasonable Doubt. Your boys getting clowned and running and crying in the car. I got my ladies in the building. We gonna talk about it. But you know what? Jack's mother pissed me off out of all of them. Because, you know, I feel like she's doing some conniving stuff. But let's get down tonight. Let's get into it. I am Moochie, and this is Mochilla's Reviews. So let's get into it. Hey, EJ. Hey, Candy.
Hey, Moochie. Moochie, you gave us that sexy intro. Like,
Hey, Tamika. And I gotta bring KB. Hey. What's up, everybody?
That was a late night thunderstorm radio intro.
I'm sitting across my bed and I'm chilling. I miss you guys.
We miss you too.
We haven't done anything in a couple of weeks.
We haven't.
And then the last time I was here, I had that terrible. I was very tired because of the time zone.
Oh, it sounds like
y'all,
you was
y'all heard
tired.
me giving y'all Z's.
Yes.
But let's get into the episode.
Yes.
Yo, what do y'all think about Jack's father?
Trash.
You think he gonna disappoint her?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He gonna die. What you talking
Is
about?
this the one that she gonna be crying over? Do you think he's gonna relapse? Because that's my little theory. I already saw that one.
He dying, Moochie.
Yeah, I think that's who she gonna walk in on, and he gonna be like out there on the floor. I don't know. She around a whole bunch of addicts this season. Her client is the addict. Look, as he's a cross between Todd Bridges and Charlie Sheen.
Okay.
Hey, she always late. What's up, DeMarcus? All right. What is up? So, yeah, hit that like bell. Hey, Sally. So I'm gonna ask y'all this question. She knows that somebody's lying in that house. We all know that it's the sister. What are y'all thoughts? Do you think she is using and manipulating Jack's investigator so she could keep him close so he don't get to figure everything out?
The sister. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You think she genuinely likes him?
Yeah, I think she feeling him. She could be fooling me because I still had my eye on her from the beginning. But honestly, as time is going on, I think I said it when we was up here last week, I was kind of feeling like she's been taught that that's her job, which really she should have never been in that position. As far as her, taking care of Ozzy and feeling like she's that's her obligation. That's really shouldn't be her obligation. And although she's not doing it in a healthy and right way with, bringing him the stuff and all of that, I just think that's what she thinks she's supposed to do. Like, it's better for him to get it from me than get it out there in the streets. And then I got the Novocaine if anything go wrong. And at the same time, I think she's feeling Daniel, but I don't think that this is what Daniel needs to be doing right now. Maybe when the case is over, we could connect, but we shouldn't be connecting now. That's my take on it.
I agree. Anybody got any thoughts about this little connection that Dag, I can't. I'm so big. I really feel like I'm messing up. I ain't even got the names right, y'all, tonight.
I think that the sister wants to have autonomy over her life, but I think that the family, just like they've been treating Ozzy, I don't know. I feel like the family has this structure that's set up, and that she's kind of like tied to this role. But I really think Daniel is like showing her like there's more to life. You can have your own life, and that she's wanting to step outside of that. But I think she's scared that her family won't let her have that type of autonomy. And Jack's dad is completely manipulative and trash, because the way he manipulated himself going into that house to see them kids without her permission, that just kind of shows you the type of father that he was towards her, and the way that he treated her mom. You see how he just kind of like stepped all over the mama boundaries, like when she was
I feel like she
right
was
now.
a pushover.
And that's what he was doing to her when they were together.
Yeah. And I think Jax knew that. That's why she knew that eventually he's gonna overstep his boundaries. And he's already doing it. I don't want to put my track shoes on so quick. I do want to talk about Joseph Sequoia's character in this. I forgot his name, but
Billy.
What's
Bill.
his name?
Bill.
Well, Billy.
It's Bill, girl. I put a Y on there because that's what he acting like, but it's Bill. I'm sorry.
Is he giving y'all stalker vibes? Because that's what he giving me.
He giving me, I'm trying to get back in. I done messed up and I'm trying to get back in. At first, he was giving me stalker-ish, like she didn't want him around type of vibes. But now I got a little more insight into it. I think he messed up. I think that at some point his career meant more to him than having a family. And he put everything on her. And now she got tired of it and she left. And now I feel like he needs to paint. I don't even know if he really just wants to be back with his wife. I feel like the wife is a picture. Like if we have like the whole family structure, like this is like the dream. I'm finally going to get the job that's about to come through because now I'm second chair. I'm going to get partner, but now I need to get my wife back and get this family back together, because to him, it's more of like this painting. I just really don't see I want my wife back. But maybe we haven't had enough time. Maybe we ain't had enough time in that thing. But this is just my first thoughts, is that it's for the optics, not for the love.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think he just as easy as he told her, I need to drop the kids off early. You didn't even think about her and what she had going on, that you need to bring those kids back early because you got a jury case. Pick the jury on Monday. I don't give a damn what you got to do on Monday. These are your kids 24/7, but these are definitely yours while they're in your care. Don't bring them back early. Yeah, don't even bring them back. Keep them with you. Send them to school. Put them in aftercare. Whatever you got to do, I'll come get them when I want to. If you want to be real about it, because that's what I was told. Okay. I'm gonna go on vacation. You keep them damn sure. I'll be back when I'm back. That's what she should have done. Gonna break No.
Right. I agree with Candy and EJ. I actually thought it was going to be more to this. I was like, wait a minute, that's it? And maybe it's still going to be more later, but from what they show now, I was like, okay, so he chose his career over her. She probably was complaining about it for a minute. It was like, I could show you better than I could tell you. You keep playing these damn games. I said what I mean, and I mean what I say. Now get the hell up on, out of here. And it's going to be on my time, because I thought like he couldn't interact with the kids at all. Like, we was really about to go somewhere. I didn't think it was abusive, but I just thought it was going to be a little bit more than this. And we finding out like, no, you get the kids, but you get them on this schedule that I gave you. And I'm not giving you no break. You're going to keep them for the whole time you're supposed to keep them. You figure it out, and you got to step up. Like, congratulations on getting second chair. That's what you wanted, because it's always been about that. And if you can step up as far as me and the damn kids go, then maybe you could be second chair back over here. But if not, hit the road, Jack. Like, that's basically what it boils down to. Now, I don't know if he really wanted, but you see, he figured it out when it wasn't no other choice.
That white man is hungry and missed that black lady cooking. Okay, when he went home and he realized he was by himself and wasn't no food in the kitchen, he was just like, "Oh no."
So he missed that cooking if he
That
went
man
to the
hungry.
Jamaican restaurant and bought oxtail
Exactly. That
and the
man
peas
hungry.
and
He tired of
rice.
eating McDonald's and Burger King at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Okay,
oh,
because it
now
ain't
you
about
miss your family. Okay.
Okay,
that
so
part.
DeMarcus says Bill Sterling is giving Ronnie Mathis vibes because all he wants is that work.
Boo, DeMarcus, boo. That was a horrible joke.
So I feel like he's doing what he has to do to get back in, but he might go back to his routines. You know how people do stuff to reel you back in, and I think he's doing that at this point. He's trying to reel his wife back in. Oh look, I bought when he came back with the visit and did everything he was supposed to do. She had to look like, I wonder how long this is gonna last.
Right, because I'm sure she's probably been back and forth and talking to him about this for a minute, and he probably was always saying what she wanted to hear, but then not actually making no change. So it's like, okay, yeah, no. And I hope she stick to her guns. Like, I'm still giving Bill the side. I still don't completely trust him, but I definitely was expecting it to be more where that was concerned. And then when it comes to even how the partners came to him, and I thought he was really just trying to be a backstabber, I more so now feel like he's looking at the partners funny too, because he thought just by him getting in good with Jackson, I think EJ brought this up before, I agree with her, like that was going to get him to the place he wanted to get to. Now y'all talking about bring me back this info, and if I'm him, I'm looking at it like, well, damn, if you doing that to Jackson, she's actually a winning attorney that's bringing y'all damn money. What the hell would y'all do to me? Y'all trying to put me in the damn okey doke and use me as a pawn. It's funny because they never approach her themselves. They always want to use somebody else to be the pawn to bring them back the info so they could be messy. I would look at it like, then what the hell would you do to me? So I'm hoping that Jax leave out of here. I know we've been saying it, and maybe she take him with him, with her, if he actually, proves to be somebody that can be dependable. I would want him to tell her what the hell they said to her.
Yep.
I hope he, you know what? I could see them all doing something like this together. This is my little theory. I know y'all probably already spoke about it. Where I could see, you know, uh, Mr. Chocolate, and also, yes, Corey Cash. I could see him being her other partner, but he's saying his heart is in Chicago, but I don't think so. I think his heart is still with Jax and doing business with her.
Where is?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Go,
Ooh,
Corey.
I love him. Mm.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, yes.
Now
Oh,
look,
y'all know we all got a little
Okay,
more. We all got a little tribute.
I
we're
think.
We
Do
all gonna
y'all
have a little
think that
tribute, okay?
do y'all think that
Okay.
her do y'all think that Bill and her would be good as partners, all three of them?
I hadn't seen Bill do anything yet, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
he haven't did too much yet. I need him to really step up in a way that I'll be like, okay, yeah, he could be down.
Yeah, because
I
he
want to
has too
be
many questions. He don't have
down.
enough answers. Like every time Jackson was doing something, he was always asking a question. Like, so I don't know. Maybe because criminal is not his area of law, so what was
Yeah.
his area? Um,
Yeah, I don't think criminal was
so
his
maybe
area.
yeah, maybe he wouldn't do good with this part of it. Maybe his strongest because he's billable bill, so maybe his strongest part is whatever his expertise is. I don't know because he had a lot of questions when they were
I
doing
think
the
right now
jury
she's being
selection.
more of like a mentor to him. Like, you could learn from me.
Hmm.
Well, he need to stop acting like the ops in that case
Yeah, yeah.
and be
I
an
think he
ally.
just telling her what he sees as it might be a problem coming up later.
We don't need to know that. He need to sit and watch. Okay, Jax is the winner in the courtroom.
Okay.
Right now, he just need to sit back and be a good steward and learn instead of trying to assert. Well, I got an idea. Well, what about this? Well, she don't need all that.
Okay, shut up, Bill. Be
Just take
quiet.
notes.
Do you think Bill is
Exactly.
gonna
Take
go
notes.
back and tell anyway though?
I think
Only-
Bill is a
oh,
wild
sorry.
card. Like, I'm sorry. You go ahead, and then I go after
No,
you.
I was just gonna say I would want to see one or two things or both. Him telling the freaking partners, shove it, okay? I ain't got shit to say to y'all. I'm working with Jackson. That's that on that, and also like I said, let her know what they said, and then we could eliminate whether he the ops or not. Like, stand up, Bill. Okay, get a backbone and do what the hell you need to do to prove to Jax that you really are on her team.
Mm-hmm.
I think that that he is truly going to be that. We don't really know. I think somebody in the audience said it, and I think we've been saying it. Bill is going to be a wild card. At first, I thought that he was going to be a hard op, but later, like when I realized that he had no clue about this ultimate plan, that he was really just being used. Bill thought he was going to get a job, and that's all he thought he was coming in for. He did not know that he was coming in to be the top op, to be the spy. He didn't know that he was supposed to do all of this. He didn't know he was on some Inspector Gadget type. He didn't know none of this. And now that we know that, I think that makes Bill a wild card. We don't know if Bill is going to choose Jax after working with her so closely. Typically, the people that work with Jax end up liking Jax. And I don't mean like that, y'all. Y'all know what I mean. Get your minds out the gutter. I think that people really see her like, oh, she know her stuff. Oh, she's really good. Like, I really think that they have a respect for her after working with her and seeing how she does her cases. So I think that's going to be the same thing that we see with Bill. Bill is going to end up having a respect for her and will possibly, because it all depends, because if he feel like this the only way he can get that black wife back and get that cooking back, as Kay say, then, Bill might go right. But if he feels like, okay, I'm gonna do the right thing and I'm gonna go ahead and tell Jax, and he really feel convicted in his whole thing, he might just go ahead and tell Jax and go the right way, because he know if they do this to me, shoot, if they do this to her, they gonna do this to me. Like, what happens when I become a partner but they want something else? Like, they're showing you who they are, Bill. Come on now, Bill. Step up to the plate. But we really don't know. He could go either, but I don't think he's intentionally now trying to come after Jax right now.
And he has to perform in this thing, because he has to perform and do so he can make partner. That's his whole goal, is to make partner. So I think if he performs well in this trial, in this case, I think that will tell us a lot about Bill, because he's going to have to perform. He can't just sit there and do nothing. He's going to have to do it so he can make partner. But
Bill comes from whatchamajooty, Candy. He comes from civil cases, so we don't know him in his element. He don't know about criminal cases, so he might be good in his element. But
that's what I was saying. I didn't know exactly what his lane was. I forgot what it was, but that's why he was asking all those questions. So he need to be sit back and get your notebook, your pen and paper, your recorder,
sit down and learn.
do what you learn. Okay, learn from the master. Okay, because she's mastered her craft. Okay.
All right, so let's talk about Naima finding out the whole deal with the baby. What was y'all thoughts on her reaction when she had that football jersey in her hand and the attitude she gave to her parents? I'm gonna start with you, KB Slice of Harvard.
Louis Raggedy Ashley told her when she first brought it to him. Okay. He should have said it right then and there. Because what do you need Jack's backup for? It was your mistake. But you act like, no, I gotta wait and I gotta talk to Jack, and because I can't tell her right. You should have told it was your mistake. You supposed to own up to that mistake with that little girl, because you the main ones be out here parenting them kids anyway. Jax don't be damn hands-on with them kids anyway. It would have came better coming from you, because you're the one who's with them all the time. Naima really don't be giving a damn about Jax anyway. She was hurt because her dad, that's her guy, she's a daddy's girl, sat there and lied to her face when she was pouring her heart out to him right after they had to pick her up from the jail. Like, she literally was like, okay, I'm gonna come clean. This is what I've been doing. This is why I've been hanging around. This is why I've been doing it. All right, you got my truth. That was the time to give her his truth. and he dropped the ball on that. Don't feel bad and embarrassed about what you did, because you weren't embarrassed when you was all, smashing and dashing at that lady house.
Anybody want to add to that?
That part.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead,
Lewis
Candy.
is weak as tissue. He's weak as wet tissue. Let me say that. I'm gonna need that man to stand up, because he want Jack to be his parachute, his seatbelt, his airbag, his what else? His cushion. He wants Jack to be everything, his all in all. When he is the reason why we are here. You and your wayward penis is why we are here. Okay, you shot off in that lady, and you created created a child. Okay. And you want me to sit here and hold your hand and babysit you and pat your hand and rub it while you tell these kids what you did. And you keep looking to me for more answers or for assistance. No, I am not the fish. I am not on the wing. I'm not finna give you that, okay? I'm not. No, I'm gonna need you to tell these kids what you did, where you poked your weenie, and what you did and why you did it. I don't need you all this other stuff. I'm not helping you because I didn't do that. You did that. I'm sick of Lewis in his hair.
What's the way you don't like?
Girl, the hair has been a thing, Moochie. The hair has been a thing.
Girl, they don't went in on his hair last week, okay?
The hair has been a thing.
It's that bad? Is it
Yes, it's that bad. I can't think straight.
Okay.
But he was looking good on Instagram, I'm gonna tell you that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
That part.
I went in on him last week. Like, he should have said something right then and there. I'm sorry, you should not have cracked where you ate. You did. So now you gotta freaking deal with it. Like, this was too close to home from the get-go. You know these damn kids was friends. And there's no way in the world. I never understood how him and Jax didn't never think the kids was gonna find out. And when she came and asked you direct and you still sat there like, ooh, I was like, Lord. Then Jax had the nerve to be like, well, we'll wait until, what's the son Spencer get home? That's damn 2 weeks away. And I was saying that's 2 weeks too late. Like, why are we not having the conversation? So it did not shock me at all when she reacted the way she did. She came with the damn jersey like, oh, so it's okay for him to be out here making babies with my best friend mama. And Spencer like, damn, I had to come home to this. I just want to get some food. Like, what is going on? Yeah, it was a hot ass mess. And yeah, I wasn't surprised by it at all. I feel like they set themselves up for that one.
And I like when Naima said, is this family not good enough for y'all?
Yeah, she said she was right though, because they both went out, stepped out on their family.
Yeah, but listen, here's my thing and here's my take. I'm not even giving 80% of this to Jax. I'm not giving 90% of this to Jax. I may give her 10%, because we should have been a little more adamant about making Lewis do what he was supposed to do, but she shouldn't have to, is my whole point. My point is that this is all Lewis. Lewis created this. You went out and slept with your daughter's best friend, mama. I don't give a darn how many drinks you had. I don't care what you say. I don't care about none of that. You slept with this woman. You did that. Oh, yeah, 4 times. Thank you, Candy. 4 times. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 times. You did this. You knew that if you sleep with somebody unprotected that you can have kids. Damn it, you got 2 kids. You know how it works, Lewis. You know how it works. And did you really think that this was never going to come up, that this was never going to be a conversation? He should have been said something about this a long ass time ago, and we wouldn't even be here right now. Like Lewis is looking at Jax like, fix this, like, say something. No, Nick. I mean, no, you say something. I tried not to use the N-word too heavily on the internet. No, Lewis, you say something. Because why are you not having this conversation? At this moment, I expected Lewis to get up and say, listen, this is my fault. This is not on Jax. This is on me. I did this. I created this problem. Like, y'all can be mad, y'all can be upset, y'all can have y'all feelings, but this is what I did. And just have a real conversation about it instead of looking over there at Jax like, say something. No, Jax, they got to say, if I'm Jax, I'm sitting my ass back. Now, Ninja, say something. Say whatever you got to say.
Jax said, I cheated, but I ain't get pregnant.
Exactly. I didn't get caught. And that's the problem. That is the problem. Cheat. Okay, y'all both did it. But you're the one who got caught up in it, and you did it so close to home.
Somebody
somebody that don't nobody know. Like it needs to be a straight what was his name? Michael Ealy's character was. It needs to be a straight like him. Nobody know him. Nobody know the security guard that she was humping in the house. Nobody know him.
He hooked up with somebody they have everyday life with.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yes,
like even in passing, like I'm not.
It was purposeful because he wanted to be
petty.
petty.
See you a lot.
He wanted to be petty and hurt her.
He did, and she out here having threesomes with your homeboy. So y'all just passing Uchi around. Like, what are we doing, Lewis? You're not even that guy. After you got pumped this episode, you're not even that guy. You don't even get to deserve to be able to do some shit like this. Bump all that. Bump Lewis. I'm sorry.
I like the fact that Jack's father did that to him.
Nah, bump Lewis now. Y'all getting a little.
He deserved it.
Yes.
I didn't feel like he deserved that from her daddy.
He did.
Oh hell no, not that. I don't.
I didn't feel like he deserved that from her daddy. I
felt like it was the right message, but wrong messenger.
You approach me, I'm gonna give you what I give you. Don't come up on me if you.
Oh no, I agree with that part. I don't know how the hell Lewis let a crackhead read him down. Now we know. Now we know that Jax get her reads from her daddy. Okay, she get it from her daddy with that part. But however, karma, I said the nerve and the audacity that was triggering for me because I know people like that. That you girl ain't no damn way now, Lewis. I need you to step it up because you was getting punked at home, punked at work, punked about the daddy. It was too much now. It was too much for me.
Everybody pumping him, just bending him over, like bending him over all day. Like stop.
And then you gonna come home and act like you want to fight and you big mad.
She do
talk too much. She talk.
You come home from work and you act like you want to fight and you big mad.
Mochi, why did you think that it was the right message? Because I don't think that he said anything right to him. Because it's okay for a man to be a house husband that go work and come home and take care of the house while his wife is pursuing her career.
He still needs to know that he's taking his wife for granted, even if it came from him.
But why do you think that though? Because I don't think Lewis is now. That's where I've never agreed. I don't think Lewis is taking Jax for granted. I think Jax took Lewis for granted for a long time.
She took him for granted for a long time. But he just rubbed me the wrong way the way he did this whole thing.
Nah, Lewis needed to hear that because Lewis be getting beside himself these days.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, you still need to know what your place is because at all times, remember, Jax could do this on her own and she has done so. You want to be a part of this world that Jax is in. So don't come and run up on and don't come charge after dad if you can't stand up behind it. If you got skeletons in your closet, like don't be ready. Okay, you remember how Eminem had to be ready in 8 Mile? Like, you know the stuff that you got going on. Before you come to the battle, you need to know what you got hidden so you can come prepared to fight. Because when Jack's dad read him for filth, he was like, he ain't know what to say after that. Then he want to go, oh yeah, let's fight. Lewis, it don't even look like you can fight at all because it looked like crackheads can fight, and he would have took you by them damn raggedy ass dreads and dragged you all up and down that damn street, and you really would have been damn embarrassed.
Hey, his homeboy said, "You straight? You good?"
Yeah, I didn't agree with that. I don't. And let me just say that anybody that has alcohol abuse or drug abuse is okay for you to do better. It's okay for you to be proud of yourself and stand in that. But I don't like people that are hypocrites. You are downing him for being a father and being there with his kids, whether he cook and clean, talking about go home and make the dinner. And I am. And I've been there for my kids in a way that you've never been there for your damn daughter. And I've been there for your daughter. Like, Lewis didn't know what to say, bitch. And that's what really was aggravating me. I was like, what is we doing?
You had no comeback.
To me,
he ain't take accountability for his own self to actually be able to put up for a fight. Because he could have said, well, I know I did this, this, and this, but at least I went in the back of the alley, trying to sell my body for a crack rock. Like, I put a wig in on him. Like, he wasn't ready. Like, Lewis wasn't ready.
That's why I said right message, wrong. That's why I said right message, wrong message.
The fact that Eddie left him with his damn jaw on the ground. I'm sorry.
I would have told him all kind of stuff. Okay, I would have made that man cry. You would have been crying in front of your homeboys.
Yeah, the fact that Eddie just walked away and left him with his jaw on the floor and was giving high fives to his friends. I was like, damn.
He had no comeback. Like, you should have been prepared about what you gonna say to this man, how you gonna cuss his ass out, all the reads, all the shit
especially if you
got to
rolled up
talk
on
ish.
him.
You got to talk ish. You left your wife because you wanted to go suck on a pipe. Your daughter was abused by your wife ex-husband. You sat there and let that shit happen, and then I would have gave him all of that.
Yeah, every last bit.
As he should have. But the problem,
we going below the belt. We gotta go all the way down,
all
and,
the way to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. And here's a bigger problem
because you left for a crack pipe, and you that's why she had 4 or 5 minutes since you've been gone, and that's all she think about is me.
That part. And y'all know what the worst part about all this is, and that what the wackest part is that Mama Lou gave him all this information. First of all, I think it kind of took Lewis out of
that's my other issue. That's my other issue.
Supposed to have that info. That you sitting up here pillow talking with him like y'all cool. This man is not a father to Jax. This man ain't been in her life, and he do not deserve to know anything about her life. And don't be giving nobody no ammunition to be going up against my man. Like, first of all, I don't give a damn what I say about this nigga, but you don't get to say none of this shit about him, okay? Like, none of it. But not be giving him ammunition. I can't stand Mama Lou right now.
Yeah, the way she just let him walk.
She let him pay them kids for information too. I didn't think that was right either. She seemed like she just let him. She just let him walk in her house and regulate everything.
I didn't like nothing about that. He coming in giving them $20. Give him $20. I said no.
He gonna want it back when he gonna want it back when he start fiending. Cause see, if I was Lewis, I would have called him Pookie from New Jack City. Like, I would have been ready for him.
Yeah, he wasn't
like,
ready
listen, let me give you a couple of dollars so you can go shoot up, go smoke you some crack and get the hell up out of this life. What is gonna take?
Exactly. You stepped to me, but I bet you if I pulled out a brick, you would take it and run, wouldn't you?
Right.
Lewis had all that mouth for Jax when she was messing up, and he didn't even have any words for him. That's what I mean. Like, he should have been able to hold his own with that conversation with that man.
Y'all know Lewis is not that guy.
He shouldn't have even took his ass over there. What he should have did is still been trying to speak to Jackson, come to a common ground, because obviously we had agreed on something. But now I think for Jax, it was more about, the kids is not mad at me no more. They actually kind of settled down. And that was her biggest picture, because she kept stressing about, Ha's not even going to look at me as a mother, as a woman, as a wife. So then when we felt like, even though we didn't want him coming around, because we ain't even dealing with him, but now you had him in my house around my kids, I'm like, Jax, I get it, but then I don't get it, because that wasn't supposed to be okay.
Yeah, you're right about that, Tamika. And another thing about that whole thing, to piggyback off of what you said, is that she literally, Jax, even though she doesn't say it and she's acting all big and strong and everything, because that's what Jax does, that woman wants the love and affection from her father. She wants him to be a father. She wants him to want to, like, and being a daddy's girl, I get that always, because my daddy was a daddy. So I mean, he was a father, dad, whatever you want to call it. That's my dog right there. So I don't know that experience, but at the same time, I can understand just being a daddy's girl that you want that love, you want that affection, and all of the things. And she never was able to get any of this, and now he's coming back and saying, "Hey, I want that." And I think that inner child in her is still wants that. And this gave her an opening to be able to say, well, maybe we should let him. But I was mad at Jax for that, y'all. Like, I didn't think that was the play. I didn't think that that's how she should have went about this. I think that her and Lewis are working on their marriage. And if we're working on our marriage, then if we agree to something, then we need to stick to that agreement. I don't care if he made it a little bit easier. This situation was not supposed to be comfortable. And we got to take what it is. These kids mad because people didn't be truthful with them. We gotta let them be mad. But we're not going to let him up in here just because he said a couple of words. And what the hell did he say anyway? Let's be real. What did he say? I want to know.
And I feel like she don't give a damn. Just be like, F them kids, because you don't know that man well enough to have them around your children. Because ain't no way in hell, after you was a trash ass dad to me, I'm finna let my kids be around somebody that ski more than Bobby Brown. Ain't no way.
Yeah, she ain't seen him in 8 years. And he talking about 5 of those years he been clean. Like, if y'all don't get out my damn face.
Exactly. How you know, Jax? How you know? I got to do a double check and a drug screen before you can come around mine. And she just like, well, Jax, you don't. We already know you don't care about the kids.
Better check them $20 for dust.
And he gonna ask for him back in a couple days.
He need to piss in the cup.
But when he said, I said, why you over there doing sign language? If you weren't her father, I'd have you laying on the ground. He said, yeah, I am her father. That's how me and her know you ain't gonna do shit. I said,
But a crackhead don't get to read nobody. I'm sorry. Even though he did that, it was funny as hell. You don't get to come in nobody's life and read them and act like you've been there all this time. He was out of line for that. And he should have been more. If this man is coming to you and saying, hey, I need you to leave. Like, I feel like a conversation was to be had, like a real conversation, not you over here trying to read me and disrespect me. Like, no, I'm the one who messed up. I'm the one who messed up this relationship with my daughter. I'm the one who don't know my grandkids. I'm the one who did all of this. And as you being the man of your house, I should be more humble right now. But no, instead, I got these crackhead tendencies and I'm ready to try to come all up in your face. Lewis should have hit his ass. And then me and Lewis would be good.
Because you can't file the head of household, okay?
I mean, he had some good reads. He had some good ones. I ain't gonna lie. He read them.
But ain't no way. You ain't gonna be no crackhead and read me. I'm just sorry. I am sorry. I'd be like, if you don't shut up before I throw some baking powder at you, and I bet you take you go kill it. You would not have read me at all. I bet you got a police file right now, don't you?
Okay.
Soon as I call you, soon as I pull it, I bet you I'll call. You know what? I call 911 and you go to running. Watch.
Okay.
I call the police. I know you got
a probation officer somewhere. Let me call him. I know.
Yeah.
No.
But y'all, Lewis jumped out the car on 10. And once you at 10, there's nowhere for you to go. You got to bring it on down, and he did.
Yeah.
You can't come at me in front of people and talk shit to me in front of people. I'm gonna lay you
candy. No. The
real man wouldn't have cared if that was her dad or not. He would have went to swinging. I would be like, I don't care. I don't give a damn if you her dad or not, because you ain't gonna disrespect me. He would have swung anyway.
But you don't pull up on me on 10 and don't think I ain't gonna be ready for your ass. Don't do that.
But he pulling up because he came to his family. He crossed boundaries. Like, seriously, this man crossed boundaries. We said stay away, and you still came anyway. If Lewis don't go over there, then I'm mad. If Lewis do not go over there and say something, I'm mad. What I'm mad about Lewis is that he didn't hit him. You don't go over there on 10 and not hit.
I feel like he should have went to the mother-in-law house and both of them should have been there.
Yeah, because
he should have talked to both of them because she deserves some of that read too, because she let things go down and it wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, she absolutely deserved it. And
I don't care what that little girl was saying or who's that. You don't need to know what's going on. I got this. You go over there, go to my room or whatever the case may be, and you need to come back at another time. And she could have just missed all of that.
Yeah,
I felt like she let that go down. No mother.
She did deserve it though, because she mentioned to him that she was going to be over there with the kids, and he just showed up. She seemed like she was surprised, and at first she was trying to be like, "What you doing?" He paid her dust and moved her ass out the way, and then just walked in and introduced themselves to them. Absolutely, we already know Mama is child. She absolutely deserved to get read. And then when Jax came home, she didn't even mention to her that he had been there. The kids is the ones that end up damn telling her, and she should have known they wasn't gonna be in the whole water. She just basically was like, "Oh, Jax, well, you need to call your father." Like, still trying to push that shit. And Jax was like, "I'll call him when I'm ready. Like, you stay out of it." But she not staying out of it. She playing all up and down.
I feel like she handled it wrong, the mother.
She did.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And
let me ask
no
this question.
I told you, next time you want to come around, don't. I told you that. When you pulled up at the restaurant, I left. No. So he knows. He just don't give a damn. He just don't care. He just don't care. And them kids come in the house all happy. Oh, yeah. We met your dad. We met grandpa, whatever they said. I'm like, oh, hell no. Shit about to go down.
So do Sally
and done told them they done told them the whole life story in 2.5 seconds.
And he repeated every damn thing back to the daddy.
Yeah, they know everything.
1 second.
Mm-hmm.
He know everything from season 1.
Exactly.
You let your wife get bent over by what do you call him? Whatever he called him. You let your wife get bent over and tied up. I said, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's Mama Lou though. I'm telling y'all, Mama
Yeah.
Lou been telling him all sorts of stuff. I think the kids only told him about the Tony situation. I think Mama Lou been pillow talking. But Mooch, what were you about to ask us?
Do Sally and Jax have beef?
Listen,
What did y'all think about that art? That little rift going back and forth with them two at the table.
My thoughts on Sally, then I'll let Candy go. My thoughts on Sally is that she is low key thought that her and Jax were about to bond over whatever was going on with Jax in the last season or first season, I think, when Jax was out here doing the most and all that type of stuff. So we're about to Kiki and Kaka and all this type of stuff. And she can't say anything because she got her stuff. So I get to say this and I don't get a friend reaction like somebody who try to reel me back in. But I think that Jax was like projecting her stuff too, because my husband, like I was doing it, girl, but my husband went out there and got a baby. Just make sure you know who he's sleeping with. I actually was okay with Jack saying that. I don't know why Sally is so angry. I feel like Sally do this a lot. She always angry and always going off on people. Something's wrong with Sally, y'all. She can't be my friend. She can't be in my friend group because I don't like the way she come at you when you just talking to her normally. Like, and nobody told you to put up your damn house, girl. Nobody. Yep. Nobody. As a matter of fact, it was I.
They all said, "Are you sure about this?" when that happened. So I feel like she played herself with the attitude. Like, what's the attitude for? Where you seem like you feel like Jax is jealous of you. I think she was genuinely telling you, "Look, I don't want you to feel like how I'm feeling right now." It's not a walk in the park doing that. I know it's fun in the beginning, but you got to make sure everybody's covering themselves and protecting themselves. And maybe it was her delivery that got her when she snapped, but she snaps a lot, like you said, EJ.
She stays snapping. And DeMarcus comment, can you highlight it? DeMarcus, they doing the most. Jax is a hypocrite because she's trying to reconcile her marriage with Lewis, however, has a problem with Sally Sally never said she was trying to reconcile with Chris. Sally said she was screwing Chris and that angry sex was great. That's what Sally said. She didn't say that we're trying to work on our marriage. She said that we are humping around and we getting it in. And Jack simply told her, make sure that he not sleeping with nobody else. Because y'all know what typically happens in a lot of these things is that you be humping around, but you don't be humping around with nobody else, but they be humping around with somebody else. And you think that it's just we having this angry sex and y'all just having sex. You just having sex with them, but they having sex with somebody else. And I think that's what Jax was trying to say. I didn't see that as hypocritical.
And he already told her that he wanted to uncouple. So while she's doing, she think that this is gonna be her way to inch herself back to his life, because she did her husband wrong. She like really did. He was trying to reel it back in, and she just kept overstepping his boundaries. And I definitely think he smashed other people. And he told her what it was last season. He said, "This is it for me. Like, you done did too much. I tried to hang out with it. You kept crossing my boundaries. This is it." So of course he's gonna get his couple smashes in when he needs to. That don't mean that they ain't gonna uncouple, and he gonna mess around and get somebody pregnant too. Because him and Lewis, they buddies and whatnot.
He almost went to that party. So hold on, there's one more thing that I wanted to go.
I have never cared for Sally. Sally is raggedy ass number 2 for me. Chanel is raggedy ass number 1. Like, girl, bye. Your husband don't want to be bothered with you. Yeah, he coming by and banging you from time to time. I didn't see anything wrong with what Jack said either, because I think that was kind of a trigger for her, where she's thinking about everything that her and Lewis, just finished going through, and the kids mad at her and all of this because he was out here and we was about to have a damn extra child because, he done made a damn baby, and just so happened that the baby is no longer here. And so you don't know if Chris is going to end up coming home and bringing you a baby or bringing your ass a damn disease? I mean, I thought it was a logical question to ask, but Sally just always be in her feelings. She always be in her funk. She throwing back them damn shots. She's still drinking. I've been drinking. Like, girl, Sally, get the hell up out my damn face. I couldn't have friends like this. Ain't no way in the damn world. All these shows, for some reason, the friends be irking me. That's why I don't call people friends lightly. Okay, we can be cool from time to time, high and by, but certain shit we just ain't doing. But
yeah, those are not friends.
Talking about you jealous of me, girl.
You get mad because I'm telling you something about your safety and your health and your feelings. You get mad about that. Well, hell, I guess you don't give a damn. So, oh well, let you be. Whatever happened, let it happen. Okay.
She gonna be even more mad when she come to find out that that man probably sleeping with like 2 or 3 other people.
He probably going to hunch Tony. Shit, who knows?
Right. I wouldn't be surprised.
You know, she smashed the homie.
Once she said that, I'm jealous. I wouldn't even answer her no more. I wouldn't even want to talk to her anymore. I like the way they handle it, like nothing happened when the other two returned, and they wanted to keep the celebration up of her getting pregnant again, which I hope she keeps it. I mean, I hope she's able to go full term with the baby.
Yeah.
So I like the way that they handled that. But after that, I wouldn't even interact with her anymore. Since you don't want to hear the truth and you don't want to hear the possibilities of what can and cannot happen, to be careful, I don't want you to go through what I went through. So that's why I'm trying to school you.
Yeah.
But some people can't handle that. Now, it was one more thing. What did y'all think about them picking the jury? Because we really didn't discuss that, and how they're talking about wanting to bring up his abuse as an angle in order to win the trial.
They got to do something because it ain't looking good for them. It ain't looking good. Especially when you start playing the race card and they gonna try to start humbling this black man. They said we gonna have to pull out all the stops on this one. And I think not just because they need this to help give him some kind of leeway in this case. He need to start letting out some of them skeletons in his closet anyway. Because the way he acted with that therapist, it's a lot wrong with that man. The way he on, it's a lot wrong with that man. So he need to come clean, not just because he about to go to prison. He need to come clean because he is suffering right now. He's got a whole lot of demons that he needs to clear out in general, because if it ain't gonna be this situation, it's gonna be a whole other thing. And clearly he's been down and out positions before. His family keeps putting a lid on it. I think once and for all, he needs to start clearing out some of this stuff so that he can be a bigger person. His family need to stop babysitting and enabling him the way that they do.
Yes. That's what they have to do, but they don't want to do it because he's the breadwinner. He's the machine that's keeping everything going. That's why his sister has a part to play, the mother has a part to play, and the father has a part to play. But the mother dropped the ball because she should have been watching and staying around her child so that he wouldn't get touched.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, and I'm still looking at them. I eased up my foot a little bit off her neck because I thought that they just knew what was happening to him the whole time, and they was like, "Hey, we getting our money," and was turning their heads. But apparently, they didn't know because he had to go ahead and tell them before he told have to testify about it in court, and everybody found out. And the mother was very emotional and was, basically asking him if it was one of the damn assistants. I said, bitch, the call is coming from in the house, but I know we'll get to that. And she seemed very upset. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe they didn't know nothing. And then that affected Jax too, probably thinking about her own situation and wishing her damn mother would have protected her. So, that was a heavy moment.
Oh, yeah. That was a lot. It was a lot. And I was glad they wanted to listen and listen to him. But the daddy, his response said a whole lot to me. It was like, I hope he don't say nothing that's going to incriminate me or incriminate. It was like he just said, don't talk too much. I hope he don't say the wrong thing right now. I think there's some shit with the daddy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the daddy was smashing Monica or Wendy or what, and the boy know. Or if the daddy was doing something sinister to this child. I don't know, but it's something with the daddy. Because, and I go back to this, second episode, when he walked between the mama and the son, to me, that's a sign of disrespect to both parties. You don't respect either one of them. So, and then you was facing the son when you did it, so you really don't respect him. So I think it's something with this daddy. I don't know, but I think it's something with him. Maybe he did something to Ozzy or knew about Monica. Well, we're going to get there. Knew about the person that was touching him, or he knew, or he was doing something on his own. It's something with the daddy in there somewhere. He in there somewhere.
Yeah, the daddy been off to me since we first seen him on the screen.
So do you think the daddy is giving him the dope?
I don't think that, but to talk about this other part real quick, I do think that there is a to Candy's point, I think that what the daddy knows is that he's always known about Monica. I think that in a lot of it, especially just depending on, because I want this to come out correctly, and I don't want people to take this the wrong way. But people praise when young boys get an older woman versus then, like, it's not they don't look at it the same. I look at it the same, but there are a lot of people, specifically men folks, who do not look at it the same. Like, oh man, especially for a 15-year-old, anybody between the teenage years, they think that that's great. Some of them even give them their first piece of, you know what I'm saying? When they're like, stuff like that happens. So where the father lies in at is that I think that he knows about it, but he didn't see anything wrong with it. And that's why nothing has come from it. Like, I think he's always known about it, and I think he's just okay with it. That's what I think on the father side of it. And then as far as as far as just the conversation that was having, I was shocked to know that the mom really had no clue, because I really had my eye on her, like side-eyeing her for a while now, but she really, in this moment, it felt like she had no clue. And I saw her in a different light just this particular go around. I'm not saying it's going to stay that way, but I'm just saying this go around, it felt a little bit different for me. So I did like this conversation. I agree with Tamika. I think Jax was really feeling it because of her own personal situation. So that's my thoughts.
Yeah, I agree. I know I was talking about that before. Like, it's a thing with a lot of men. I ain't saying all, but I've seen him and heard it many, many times. When it's the woman, oh, well, I don't see what it is to be upset about. And yeah, he had an older woman and blah, 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 blah. But if it's a man, instead of focusing on the fact that either way, this is a violation, for me, I look at it the same way across the board. They would basically turn it into it being about it being gay or whatever, right? That becomes the bigger picture. And so we jacked up with people that be thinking that way, but that's something that definitely is real. And I feel like it's been more than just Monica, to be honest with you. But, time will tell. We will see that. But Daddy probably was over here bigging it up like, yeah, let him go ahead and get that. I wouldn't be surprised.
I agree with you with that one.
He probably ran in, or he probably walked in on it.
He probably was happy to see his son getting some grown woman.
Yep.
And this is Hollywood, y'all. Y'all know they be thinking different in Hollywood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, totally different world when it comes to certain things, because for the life of me, I don't understand why they think it's okay to give these kids alcohol and let them get into these adult parties and do all these things just because they're breadwinners and bringing in the money in the household and all this type of stuff. That don't make them adults. That don't make them able to function and think like an adult. They're still children at the end of the day. They're still kids. They're still teenagers, and we should still treat them like that. That's why I applaud anybody that's in that world that was able to still parent their kids in a the way that a parent should. So shout out to those people who were able to still do that. But those are my thoughts.
Do you think that Ozzy is messing with like a man? Like, do you think he was messing with the dealer?
100%.
Yes,
absolutely. Like the rainbow.
Yep. Skittles, baby.
Okay, he's blackmailing him too. We already know that.
Because what is your secret that you can't say we was hanging out together? Why can't you say me and you was hanging out? Why you can't say that? Why we playing video games? Why can't that be a thing? You
Y'all,
scared to say you hanging out with me?
can I ask y'all a question? Am I tripping? I only looked at the episode one time, but did y'all see the way that lawyer was looking? I said, "What? Did y'all see the way the lawyer gave Ozzy this look? Like something's wrong with all of these people, y'all. Maybe I'm just don't have no trust in nobody. Not the lawyer, the doctor,
The doctor.
the
That's why I
doctor."
sent that text to y'all. I said maybe the
I
doctor.
said something ain't right with the doctor. I didn't see your text. Did I see your text? Yeah, something ain't right with this doctor. And I was like, was the doctor the guy that was on the phone? Because I couldn't tell. It was in the dark, and his lips kind of looked the same. You know.
The doctor to me that when him. Why are you and the doctor in the room? Why y'all? I mean, Kay, Bly, you know. Why are y'all in a room? Why are y'all in a bedroom?
Look, it's so many boundaries being crossed on there.
Okay.
Ozzy has been violated in more ways than one. And the thing is, and you see, I think, and the doctor, for somebody to keep covering this up, he's probably in cahoots with what's going on with Ozzy. Like, you know that this man should probably be checked into a rehab, but it's a reason why you haven't done that. It's probably he needs to be in a hospital facility, but it's a reason why you're not letting him go that. So if you have to treat this man privately in his home when you know that it's out of your scope of practice, you hiding something too.
Do y'all see Ozzy making it out of this alive?
Ooh.
If he decides to talk, do you guys? Because you saying it's more. It might be more than one culprit. Do you see him making this out alive? I don't think he's gonna make it out alive. I think they might end up, chalking it up and having him OD. That's my thoughts.
I could see that. I'm kind of 50-50. Yeah, I think there's a chance Ozzy might not make it to the end. He might make it through trial, but he might not make it to the end. I don't know.
Because I don't know what he had in that bong, but whatever it was, baby, I tell you, it was sending him to Scotty's calling. I said, what is in
It
that?
was Krizak.
I don't know if it was Mary Jane or if it was that Chris Naive, but whatever
it was probably a Woola.
What's that? A combination?
Crack and weed.
Well, listen, because he was out of here, okay?
A Woola.
I said, pole tink tink.
DeMarcus said we making up a whole new script. Listen, we was making a script last week. We writing the script right now, okay?
I'm just that part. And for somebody who is always
your own script.
Thank you, Moochie. Thank you. I was just gonna say that.
Cross-referencing different shows with it and combining it. Come on, DeMarcus. I know you're not in here calling the pot black.
Ozzy got a million problems. He had so many problems long before Wendy disappeared or was unalive, child.
Okay, now I think that he could just take his own life. I think that that is also a possibility. I think that Ozzy could just get tired and decide that he don't want to do it no more, especially now that Wendy is gone and we know that Wendy literally was the way they present it now was somebody that was rooting him to the ground and holding him accountable and giving him this accountability that he's never had because everybody around him is trash. Let's just keep it real. And it seems like, I don't want to say white Wendy, but it seems like she is the one who is out here that's actually might be the one that was trying to do right by him. Maybe. I still got my eye on her. I don't really like her like that, but
that's why they got rid of her though, because she was making him do right.
Exactly. I think it was Mercedes. I think he was about to leave her and she was trying to get him away from her, and this is what it is. But I could be wrong too, because they may want us to think that. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, you never know what this show.
Cash Doll's character.
You never know what this show. They be doing the up, down, round and round. But I would like to see somebody throw Monica up, down, and around these freaking streets. Hands, knees, toes, feet, all of the above.
Since he was 13 or 15, whatever, however, 13 years old. Girl, what did that look, that little musty, rusty, stinking ass boy do for you? Like what?
He ain't shooting nothing but puppy water.
What?
She need to be in the
That's an
jail, under the
oldie
jail.
thing to
Lock
say.
He
her
ain't know
up
how
and
to
throw away
wash
the key.
wipe good.
And right there, along with the damn family, just molding him, and this disgusting.
He can't wipe his ass good, and you want to sit there and go with him? What you going with him for?
Jail.
Jail. Send
Mm-hmm.
her straight to jail. Okay.
Yeah.
AAYA.
Do not
Jail.
pass go. Do not collect $200.
You nasty
Okay.
stuff for you.
So did we cover everything? What do y'all think about this guy that's working under Lewis? I think he's a corn. I think he knew what he was doing going in there, and he wanted the brother discount. What's y'all
He
thoughts?
did every minute. The black man. Lewis was stupid as hell there too. That's why I say he got punked this whole episode. Like, how you gonna fall for the damn okey doke? This man lied on his application. Clearly, he came in here faking the funk, and he about to mess you up, and you about to lose your damn job because you was looking out for him. Like, make it make sense, Lewis.
Yeah, he messed up big time with that.
And then you told a man to work off the clock and blah, blah, blah. That's a violation. That's HR violation 101. You working, you have to be on the clock. Ain't no off the clock working. You get fired for working off the clock. Stop playing with these people. Lewis, you cannot be dumb for the rest of your life. I'm going to need you to start back over. Go back to kindergarten and move forward, because Lewis ain't got, since God gave a roach. Shout out to Tamika. He ain't got it. Something wrong with him. You done sat there and let this boy tell you where, Lewis told me XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Well,
I would have been like, no, I didn't.
Oh, Lord. You about to lose your damn job.
I'd have been like, who said that? It was not me. Not I said the cat.
Y'all already know I gotta come in and try to save Lewis a little bit here, because listen, we know that Lewis should have fired that young man like from the jump when that first lie happened. Listen, I am all for trying to help people. I am all for all of that. And that's where Lewis is. We got to remember that Lewis is not this guy. Lewis said, I am a rare commodity around here. I am the one of only. I can't talk to nobody else at the water cooler about the latest hip hop, the rap songs, none of that, none of the cool stuff. So I needed somebody, one other person. He tried to have that. But at the end of the day, if I'm just keeping it real, we all know that Lewis was never about this life. Okay. He's docile and he just wanted to help another black man out. I'm not mad at him for doing that. However, you do have to think about yourself. It's always your own people that will try to come for you every single time. So while I don't want to give Lewis too much, like I'm not going to put too much smoke on it, at the end of the day, when he told you that first lie, that's when we should have just went ahead and let it go, because I knew this was going to come back to bite Lewis in the behind. But I'm not mad at him for trying to help a black man get a job. But at the same time, help yourself keep a job, because what we're not going to do is go back to we're not going to do that. We okay, Lewis, get your shit together.
Anybody got anything else they want to add? We touched on pretty much everything.
That all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Yeah.
Girl, that part. Clearly, he came up in there scheming and scamming. As soon as he said he didn't know that, I'll be like, oh, yeah, bruh, that, you know what? You can't even keep this job. I'm not even going to be responsible for that hire. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Yeah, I think he messed himself up with that.
Yeah, he get one lie. You get one.
Yeah. But then your lie was proven in like 2.5 seconds. They telling me that you sending wrong shit. Oh, bro, you still ain't done it right. Oh, well, I should have. Oh, now you want to tell me that you ain't really know how to do C++. You just know C minor or C major or whatever it is. I don't know nothing about them.
I don't think he knows C major, girl. I don't think he knows nothing.
I don't think he do either.
He don't know nothing. He don't know nothing, apparently, because you should have just told the truth. Like, when it's time to get the work done.
The truth.
This ain't nothing you can lie about.
What about the no compete clause? Because he's not even supposed to be at another job like that until that contract expires.
Come on, he thought the time was up. I mean, boy, how you thought?
What you mean you thought the time was up?
Now, y'all, I don't know how this worked. Like, let me know, because I'm not sure. Because who responsible for checking these things out? Is it HR that's supposed to go do the background checks, or was Lewis supposed to go do the checks? I don't know how this works, but somebody dropped the ball. I feel like I'm throwing HR under the bus. Like, look, they should have known that it was a no compete clause. Like, we should have caught this a long time ago. I'm not gonna take it all by myself. I'm blaming somebody too.
Yep. That's why they told him HR take care of it. Don't worry about it. HR take care of it. Yeah.
Exactly. You tried to do a Zeke. I don't know nothing. Like, get the hell up out of here.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
But y'all know what was more funny? It was when Lewis tried to put his foot down, and then he said, "Oh, it's like that." Like, what'd you think it was gonna be like, bro? Like, what you think was gonna happen?
Like, I looked out for you, and you putting a knife in my back.
Right? You gonna flip on me like that? Okay, bro. I was looking out for you.
From that moment forward, Lewis gotta be straight. He gotta be straight with everything because this dude is a walking HR. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This is one of those people who will try to take you down and really, like, low key be going after your job instead of just looking at what it was. Like, come on, bro. Like, you doing too much. Like, while Lewis, he the problem and he should have went ahead and let him go. But I don't like when people do stuff like this because that stuff really do happen. So Lewis, now you gonna have to keep it by the book. It ain't gonna be no laughing and kiki kind and doing none of that stuff. We ain't finna be cool. This is work and work only. Turn your stuff in on time. I'm not helping you. I'm not doing nothing. And the minute you do something wrong, I'm not gonna fire you immediately because they can look at it like retaliation.
Exactly.
I'm building a folder on your behind. I'm building a folder and showing everything that you did. Just know that I'm going building a folder. That's how you do it.
DJ, that was the beginning of it right there. If he don't have that, if he doesn't have his assignment done by XYZ amount of time, he's gonna be in subordination. He gave him a warning already. Now it's on.
Yeah. I need Lewis to start karate chopping people in their necks because he been doing too zero zip nada for me. He played games when he came to Tony. He played games with telling these kids about what he needed to tell them. He let a damn I'm never gonna forget how he let this damn crackhead read him damn down to the ground. And you got played at work, Lewis. I need something from you, honey, because I wasn't mad at you about your hair, but I'm about to grab you by them damn locks or whatever the hell they supposed to be in a minute if you keep playing.
And you let to top it off. You let this cornball play you. I'm just like, he's letting everybody walk all over him, but you gonna come home from work and be punching your fist and acting like you really was gonna take it there and get hood with this dude. No, you wasn't. Stop it.
Jack's making it worse by pulling up in the house with her lingerie and stuff on. Get him together first before y'all do all of that, okay? You make it seem like everything
doing the countdown.
Exactly. Listen, I ain't mad at Jackson that lingerie. Jax was looking good in that lingerie.
They was looking good together. But listen,
get him.
Play Look Him or something. Why we got to play Sexy Red?
You so stupid.
Because they too old for that.
Let them have that one. They been jamming this whole season being on it.
I'm like, okay.
Get it says because she was looking sexy.
Yeah, they soundtrack be on point.
but Sexy Red don't be looking sexy. She be looking.
Listen, we not even trying to talk about Sexy Red like that. I don't listen to each his own.
I don't know why they use that.
I don't know that woman like that.
They should have used Lil' Kim.
They're gonna use her song and she talk about her nasty cooch.
I'm not in this. I'm gonna stay out of this. I stay out of real life people problems. I'll go ahead. I'll go to mute.
I think about all the diseases she done told us she had. Like we in the gynecologist.
I'm not judging.
Okay, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't know about it, and I don't want to know about it.
Exactly. I don't know these people's life.
Okay, so do y'all think he's a scammer?
He's absolutely a damn scammer. Yes.
Okay. Scammed his way into a job.
He went in there and said, "Oh, I got a sucker."
Yeah. And you ain't had to prove that to him either. Oh yeah.
Just look out for a brother, man. Come on, black man, the black man.
Sam is gonna get fired, but he gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, he gonna be a
Well,
problem.
Sam might be the next case.
Oh Lord.
I'm just joking.
Right.
He
I
You
might
know.
know
be
I
a
they
thought we
always
was gonna
gotta
have
leave
a.
us with something else.
He can't afford Jax.
No, I'm talking about him doing something stupid and then the case come about because of this. I mean, he might be the one to get caught. I mean, it might be Lewis that's on the case, but I mean, just saying, Sam might end up.
And Jax and Lewis ass gonna end up on the street because Jax gonna say, "Now listen here. Now this is the second case I done did for you. I'm not doing nothing else. You can get on through. You can go. You can go and be a crackhead with my daddy. Y'all go ahead and crackhead unite. Cause
Crackheads unite.
yeah, we not doing that.
Do y'all think Sally gonna apologize to Jax?
No.
No.
She gonna be too prideful when she find out the truth. She gonna be even more. She's the type to be even more mad because you told her the truth and it actually happened. So then she gonna have an attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when he end up with this baby by Tony. I'm just saying. It's gonna happen. You know, Tony trying to replace this baby. So she like, listen, let me go ahead. I heard that Sally and Chris is about to let me go ahead and see what I can do.
Yeah.
She need to be trying to go to therapy just like Ozzy because she just be trying. Anybody that look at her, she be like, oh, this the one. Like she want everybody. Girl, you need to want help. You need to want help.
Okay, because the way she was out here sleeping with Chanel's husband, that was crazy to me. I'm like, and then you gonna pull up to the PTA after doing all of this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
She need to get herself together. And then knowing you have a daughter and all your business be out here on the street. No, she no. Actually, she just need to probably just move.
Girl, a whole new location. Start over.
Just leave the neighborhood.
Anybody got anything else they want to add? Or did we cover everything? Anybody want to make any predictions?
I want to know if we gonna see Corey Cash again. Like,
Oh, he in the trailer,
No.
boo boo. He in the
oh,
trailer. He
he
About
loving
is
damn
that.
okay.
time.
I didn't
About
see the
time.
trailer. Yeah, because I need y'all to stop playing in my face. I didn't think he was coming back, and then we said he was gonna be here. He was gonna be a part of the cast. I know he busy with Watson. You know, Morris Chestnut keep a damn job with his fine self. But yeah, don't
Okay.
tell me
He say something in the trailer about he's telling Jax about what they tried to do before.
Okay.
So it's gonna be in some sort of capacity with that, but I don't know the whole, it's just like a little snippet of it.
Yeah,
Something about
because
that.
those partners absolutely lied too when they was talking to Bill. They lied about Corey, like, oh, they so trifling. I need her to get in their ass, and I need her to curse her damn daddy out because Lewis ain't know how to do it.
Nah, he
part.
didn't.
He need a class, seriously. He need a class and read a bitch, read a crackhead, because no crackhead should ever be able to
Right, and
do
you
what they did to do that to you. There is no way
you
you
would
should
think
ever let somebody do that.
you would think he's been around Jax long enough to catch a little reading. Damn, Lewis, I was so disappointed in him.
And I would have let him get all that stuff
Mama
out
Lou,
too.
though, because they need to get on Mama Lou because he wouldn't know this shit if Mama Lou ain't tell it. So
Oh yeah, she the catalyst. But since we in this moment, let him get it out. Let him say what he wanted to say. Let him get it off his chest. But then you read his ass and then you hit his ass. I don't care about him being no, you ain't even got to run. I'm hitting you. You gonna feel these hands talking about, oh, if you wasn't Jack's father. That is not her father. That is a sperm donor, Lewis. And that's what I would have told him.
That part.
That you a sperm donor.
That
well,
part.
he said, I am her father, and she know it, and you know that I know you ain't gonna do shit.
And
that's when he was supposed to knock his teeth out
when
and
it
send
comes
them down
in.
his damn throat, child.
Thank you,
He should have
Tamika.
teeth up his damn gums or something. You don't tell me that. That's how you know we ain't gonna do shit. Say what? Oh, it's time to windmill. Put him up.
Hey, Stephen Harris. He says, as the jury selection begins for Ozzy's case, Jax and her team uncover serious threats stemming from Ozzy's history of present circumstances. I wonder how he is on the set. Is he like one of those actors that's annoying, that's really mean to people? He's mean to the staff, and I think he is one of those type of people that act that is very self-centered when they're on the set because it's all about them.
And then another thing with him, Ozzy and his parents, they won't tell Jax A through Z. They give her a little bit of here, a little bit there. Then you got something has to happen for me to get, HIJK element of P. Something got to happen. Then I get the rest QRS. I got to get all.
But all her clients be like that, which I never understood. If the lawyer's supposed to be there to help you, why the hell wouldn't you tell them everything that they need to know to help you? That just never makes sense to me. But they got to do that. Oh, and when Daniel went in the house for the book, I really thought he had left a book there. I didn't realize he was going in to take all the journals. And I said, well, damn, he's sitting there reading through all of them. So they do know about Monica. I want to know how she's going to handle that situation.
I thought
I knew what he was going to do that.
Out when she saw him sitting in that car. I said, oh, she's going to bust them damn windows out.
Right.
Do you think Jax is going to confront Monica?
Absolutely.
No.
Jax don't hold her tongue for nobody. When you tell her something, she don't say something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if his mama and them gonna find out, because the fact she's so comfortable, she been doing this so long, and they so trusting of her. She just came in, straight took off the damn clothes, like, Ozzy, it's time for bed. I'm like, what, bitch? Oh, girl.
And why you want to do it anyway? What's wrong with you? That's the person you decide on doing?
Because she can make him do what she want to do.
Exactly. Like, he is barely there.
Okay.
That's a sick person.
His frontal lobe
Very
ain't
sick.
developed. What you want with that for? Child. And he on drugs, girl.
That's why I said that's a very, very sick person.
Yes.
Absolutely. If talking about I miss Wendy too. Girl, you don't miss no damn Wendy.
My sister's so stupid. I couldn't use A, B, C, D, E, F, G because Nikki and Carter didn't use them all.
Oh, that's another discussion in itself. That girl going crazy.
Listen.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Monica is going to jail. Lock her ass up, throw away the key. Yeah, you up.
Yeah.
Lock her up.
Okay, so what y'all got going on, ladies?
Who the hell is Rosie DeMarcus?
What are you talking about? Jax don't want that Monica smoke. I don't know what DeMarcus be talking about, child.
Rosie will bring the smoke to Monica. Who's Rosie? The sister?
Ozzy mother, I believe. I mean, his mother should whip her ass.
I feel like she knew stuff was going on because she named it too quick. She named it too. She was too fast with it.
You know, a lot of times parents be having ideas. They may not know 100%, but then they be like, oh, nah, and then come to find out it is. It could be one of those situations. Because I was thinking they knew about everything from the beginning. I've been calling them people trash since the beginning, since we started.
Yeah, they ain't going to stop their cash cow.
Yeah.
I don't care. You abuse. You got to get out here and make this money for the family.
Yeah, she seemed surprised to find out it was a woman. I don't know. She seemed like she had an idea, though. But, I guess we'll see.
Mentioned it.
But the way that daddy was acting, I said, oh, that daddy got something going. It's something sinister with this man. He got something with him.
Do you think that he was letting it happen? Like the father, you mean?
That's I feel like he know that, but he was just probably just like, well, at least it's a girl that she might can change him back straight.
And then he's been on drugs. He's been on different things since he was 8 years old. So he's always been on something. He's always been being abused by whoever was giving it to him, whether it was Monica giving it to him because she's his manager, or his daddy giving it to him so he can keep doing what he's doing. I don't know, but it seems as if it's too many irons in the fire. It's too many people have had hands on him or around him. It's just too much going on. And then you had
Yes,
this mental health doctor all these years,
Yeah.
been this boy doctor, and he still ain't right. Some ain't right.
he have too many enablers around him.
Exactly.
Cause he's the cash register. He's the ATM.
Mm-hmm.
When they find out about them journals and that Daniel took him, he gonna stop his sister from seeing him.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he was already asking her what she doing. He already didn't like it.
Because if it ain't about him, they can't have a life. He want everybody's life to revolve around him, and they have, and that's his problem. Very entitled.
Yeah.
That's what they've been doing all of his life.
All my life. Sorry.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna wrap it up. Um, does anybody have anything going on their channels? I know you said you had something going on, EJ. We'll start with EJ and then go around. So go ahead, EJ. Let them know what you got going on.
Okay. So first and foremost, this has been wonderful. This is always a vibe, of course. Appreciate everyone on the panel. This was fun. We did Wednesday on Wednesday, so definitely check that out if you haven't checked it out already. We finished that up, and on Thursday we did Zatima, which was fun as well. We got one more episode before the mid-season, so if you're watching Zatima, please come and hang out with myself and the crew. And then, of course, Reasonable Doubt 2 times for me. If you want to check out the replay from the earlier conversation where I'm a little more poised, you can check that one out, and then you can come back. You already was here for this one where I'm a little more all over the place. And then, of course, right after this, I'm actually not too long after this, I'm going to be talking about the family business because the family business is back. So y'all already know. Y'all prepare to be sick of me. That's all I'm about to talk about. So I'm going to be talking about the trailer a little bit later. So definitely come over to hang out and talk with me about that, if you so please. And then, of course, I just started a new channel with my girl Tika. So definitely go and check that channel out. We are talking about The Boys right now. I think we dropped a reaction for Everybody Hates Chris, the Halloween episode. Everything this month is about, stuff, Halloween stuff ish, because The Boys, that's just shock value. But anyway, just go and check that out. Other than that, that's it. Always appreciative of you guys.
What you got going on, Kenzie?
Ain't nothing going on but the rinse.
Hey, girl, I thought you gonna keep going.
You got to have a J-O-B if you
If
want
you wanna
to
be with me.
Trying to find a beat for you.
Okay. Right now, nothing other than on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, we'll be doing Sisters. They took a 2-week break, or 1-week break. 1-week break. They'll be back next week. And then I'll be doing Zatima with EJ and the ladies. And I'll be doing my recap on Wednesday for this episode. I'll be doing my own recap before the show airs on the next day, that Thursday. So that's all I got going on right now. I was busy as I don't know what last week. I'm on a break. But that's it. Thank y'all. I enjoyed it.
Hey, y'all. Y'all already know it's spooky season, okay? This week, I covered Marvel Zombies. We did Wednesday season finale. Yesterday was Gen V and Reasonable Doubts. We're doing Friday. Tomorrow, I plan on going live because my theme of this month for Halloween is 90s horror. So I'm going to be talking about The Faculty. So be on the lookout for throwback movie recaps. Y'all let me know if y'all into 90s horror, so y'all can get in on this. I know some of y'all don't like horror, but like some of y'all know some of these 90s horror movies. So I'll be doing throwbacks throughout the month. Again, it's spooky season on the channel. You can find reviews for The Long Walk, The Conjuring, Him, Bring Her Back, Together. Y'all come on over to the channel. It's spooky season, so all the nerdy spooky people, come on over because this is our time. Thank y'all. Hit subscribe.
Okay, Tamika, what you got going on, boo?
I haven't been doing so many. Well, I haven't really been doing any of my own reviews besides Love at the Lockup. They had their finale tonight, so I'm going catch up on that episode and put that out, one of these days. I don't know what day it's going to be. And then I may pop up tomorrow with Self Care and what you should be watching. We shall see. And may pop out throughout the week if life will, let me, because life been lifing. So keep your notifications on. Might put out a couple videos. But other than that, I've been just doing the lives with the ladies. Like Candy says, sisters will be back Wednesday. Last Wednesday, I was with them for Wednesday on Wednesdays, and of course the Tima. And that's all I pretty much got going on right now. Reasonable Doubt, which I always enjoy talking about. Can't wait for the next episode and to be back up here and laugh with y'all again about whatever craziness they're gonna show us. Make sure y'all hit the like on all the channels. Subscribe if you haven't already. Okay. Put some flames in the sky. Let us know you came by.
All right. So look, I'm still kind of semi on vacation, but I will be coming out with some stuff. Keep y'all notifications on. I want to thank y'all for coming through. God bless and have a good night, y'all. Ew.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. Ew.